think he's just in a good place with his game. And, you know, you saw him enjoying a lot of things in that last match. Of course, he was winning most of it, but even at the beginning of the match, just in a good place overall. And it's a little obvious on the table, but pretty obvious overall.
The way he's playing, it's inadvisable to lose the lag against him. Look at this. First break off, open table. Hey, presto.
Yeah, if it's anything like the pace in the round of 16 against Shaw, should clear this table fairly quickly without a mistake. Doesn't really look like a whole lot of problems. Just bring this out to the center of the table. And that's another thing, really. I mean, he's gotten out of line at times with the cue ball, had to come with some shots. Of course, he's known for that. But most of the time, he's had the cue ball on a string. And he just hits the pocket so pure. You know, they talk about ball strikers in golf, and that's what Joshua Filler is in pool.
Rapido, speed pool, a la Joshua Filler.
Just they feel like their chances of making it, 75%, something like that. Now, he hit that ball a little thick. That's why the cue ball didn't get past the 2 for shaping the side. If he gets it a little more clean to the pocket, I think he gets past the 2. You see him raise the hand there, and not that it was hit poorly, but he's a pretty hard critic of himself.
Well, he completely and utterly misjudged that. He tried to play cushion first, 2 off the cushion into the 3.
Yeah, caught it a bit thick. Maybe anticipating a little more slide off the cushion from the 2 ball. And Mario, who is a shot maker, believe it. Great fundamentals. And this isn't going to get up for the cut, and he needs to slow down for the bank. And it's got kind of right in between with the 4 being so close to the rail. If it's off, a centimeter, the bank shot is definitely on, but now I don't know. Maybe a nice little safety behind the 9. Yeah, using the 6-9 handily. Little swerve kick shot here. He's going to try and get the 4 to the back rail. May make it in the side. Got underneath it a little bit. And it's a little unlucky in what you can't predict. If that ball gets past the side, the speed looked good for the 4 to get to the top rail. Still didn't leave anything easy, though.
You heard the beeps there come in. That's because, just a reminder, there's a 30-second shot clock now in operation from the last 16 onwards, and only one 30-second extension allowed per player per rack. We very rarely see a time foul, very rarely, but of course those beeps can get in the head and be very distracting. But not a lot is distracting Mario He at the moment. He did have one very beneficial roll of the ball. look at this. Phil's capable of a barrage of racks.
Cue ball up underneath the 5. And he doesn't want this 3 to get near the pocket. He knows that makes it a much more makeable ball, whether it's a swerve shot, a kick shot. I doubt the jump cue's coming out. Not as much of an underdog to make this as some people think. Players get a great feel for this type of shot. He'll have a lot of speed on it.
I think I might be tempted to go downstairs and ask Mario He for the lottery numbers at the moment.
Well, we all get fortune. Filler gets it too at times. The key is take advantage of it. Uh-oh, he's going to give up a shot. Cause a lot of curve on the cue ball and a big problem, so just straight high ball. Take what you get after pocketing the 1. Yeah, and that's what you don't want against Filler.
When it went 3-1, 4-1, now 5-1. We were looking, weren't we, for a possible turning point. Have we just witnessed one?
You said the world, cue ball. Oh, a lovely kiss there. I know he's going to give up a shot, but it looked like it would have been ball in hand, and this actually kind of looks like ball in hand for Mario He, and a much different breaking than we saw earlier from Filler, and I think that's more of the table, I think. But you said his biggest disappointment. I think it was his only disappointment really on the singles end of 2022. Easy type of shot to overcut. Oh, he hit it nice. Caught a little bit the 8, caught a little bit the 4. Still not out of the woods. A little bit jacked up over the 4. Not terribly. But he's got the wrong angle. I think with a high ball, which he'd like to shoot with here, he may catch the 9.
Extension, please.
So Mario He with taking advantage of a few rolls, you know, on a few kick shots, but overall he's earned it. He's earned this lead. Now he's going to let the stroke out. Try and draw the ball to the rail and back over. And the way he's free swinging right now really reminds me of that 2019 World Cup, Phil.
There is absolutely no question
Extension.
complacency will creep in. It won't. No chance.
Push out call.
Well, an interesting push out.
Reset to 30 seconds, please.
Filler remaining in his chair, not even bothering. You've put yourself in trouble, Mario. Get yourself out. That's his sentiments. And on this occasion, the Filler ploy to give the push out back has worked.
Push out call.
You know, odd, maybe suspect even, push out choices at times for Josh. Now he's the one pushing out, and he pushes out to the kick And I don't think Mario's going to pass it. I think with the 9-4 lead, he's supposed to take this on. I know a lot would say, well, I have a 9-4 lead, I shouldn't take it on, but there's a little different mentality at the top level. As long as he doesn't feel the 8s in the way, and it doesn't appear so, I'd have to take my chances to maybe try and end the match right here. Kick this ball in, run out, try and break and run out to get to the semifinals. You got to stay aggressive here. I mean, you got to be a favorite to kick this ball in, I believe, unless he thinks the 8's a problem. Now, if he feels like that Josh has got a cue a little closer to the pocket and English this ball in some kind of way, well, yeah, that's what I saw. I'm really surprised that Mario passed that shot.
And even the nuance of the cue ball just flicking off the green 6 to hold on the 2, that helped as well.
Yeah, and the 2 wasn't ever that far away from the 1. So, you know, if someone snookers you, just imagine that. If you're Mario and someone snookers you, you're just kind of salivating at a kick shot like that. So, and especially the score, I think he gets to end the match maybe. You know, Josh was looking to kick that ball in and then run some racks behind it. Make this a real contest.
Well, anyone can make mistakes, but when Joshua Filler misses an open ball like that, that is a rarity. That's the definition of a rarity. Okay, you have to come across a couple of times for the green 6, but even so, who could have forecast that, Jeremy?
Joshua Fuller to break, trailing by 10.
Needs a few break and runs to really apply the heat, and he's changing sides, Phil. I think this is a smart move. Yeah, balls seem to be going in from over there.
Yeah, it's better to be successful than stubborn.
Absolutely. Or at least give yourself a chance. I mean, he's seen balls go in for Mario. Mario probably has 4 break and runs in this match, maybe 5. And he's got to play a little, maybe where the cue ball's at now would be a nice place to get. We'll see if he goes past the 6. Oh, he's going to go past the 6 maybe, and I don't know if he's going to get there. Kind of let up on the stroke a little bit, and you could see overcut the 1. Wanted to go much deeper. Maybe a spin shot, but can he get around the 8?
I think he can certainly coax the 2 in, can't he?
And the 6 doesn't pass the 9, so he may have to elevate the cue here or run the cue ball forward and take a big cut on the 6. It looks like he's elevated the cue. We always talk about the side pockets. No forgiveness there.
It was Joshua Filler's dream to win this inaugural European Open, considering its location. Now it's turning into something of a nightmare. Something he's not accustomed to, missing balls, being heavily beaten.
Yeah, and Josh has two misses that none of us will forget, but hats off to Josh for one heck of a tournament, and hats off to Mario He for one hell of a match.
Filler's dream is about to end. It wasn't a great performance by the German, but congratulations to Mario He, through to the semi-final of a Matchroom promoted tournament, the majors in the game, for the first time ever. He will be delighted by that scoreline. He's beaten Joshua Filler 11-5. And in the semi-finals tomorrow, he will play Konrad Yuzhishin or his World Cup partner, Albin Auschen.